Risings. Peace to the gods and goddesses on the check-in. Peace to my kings and queens on the check-in. Shalom to my Hebrew brothers and sisters on the check-in. Love, peace, and prosperity to all religions on the check-in. Y'all know who y'all rocking with. This is Bite TV. We're Black.intelligence. This is Bite TV. We're Black.intelligence, Truthfully educate, and I am the dark-skinned one. Hey, I know what we came here to do. We don't bite our tongue. We don't sugarcoat the truth, and we tell it how it's supposed to be. What's good? What is it looking like? How y'all doing out there? What's going on, family? What's going on, my kings and queens? What's going on, my gods and goddesses today? Today is a Sunday, December 12th, and it's approximately like 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 a.m. I've been up. I was actually supposed to put this out yesterday, but the spirits told me to hold off, and so I decided to come full-fledged this morning. And I can have a clear mental space. Yesterday I was a little clogged up because I had some things to do. Today I'm only looking forward to my happiness. Get to see my son today. Me and him been going through it because me and his mom have been going through it, but it's okay. God is gonna work it out. The universe is gonna work it out. It's already fixed. How you doing? How are y'all doing out there? So this video is called Ascension Traps. Ascending Traps, meaning I'm gonna break it down, and I'm gonna break it down. But first, I'm gonna tell y'all why I decided to go with that topic. Why is it very important right now for a lot of us to know that? Okay, buckle your seatbelt. Kick back. You gotta look. All right, boom. This morning, right, the ride is gonna be different. So you know how usually we'll be just like spinning blocks. We're not gonna spin blocks today. We're gonna be in a two-seater. So this is only me and my wife, and it could be you and your wife or you and your king, right? And it's a two-seater. Not too many people can ride with you this morning. You understand? It gotta be a two-seater because you don't need all of the extra opinions, the extra influence, the extra energy vampires, right? So we're gonna take it smooth because this topic is probably one of the most serious topics I ever could talk about here. And we're gonna dive in, but kick back and let me dive in. And so I have everything that happens in your world is from your perception. So it's from you. You cannot see nothing outside of you. Everything you see is in you. Whoever you come across, the behaviors you see in them is going to be in you always. And so I was blessed to have a situation come to me. And it came to me a few weeks ago. And I get it. You see, the spirit just talked to me just now. But the situation came to me 2 weeks ago. No, actually probably like a month ago. And this person is very, very close to me. This person have been my God and my guardian angel for most of my life. She is the one who came in when I was a broken child and left abandoned. And she dusted me off and she nurtured me. She used her feminine energy to save my life, to save my conscience, she made it possible for me to be sit here. I don't think without her coming into my life, I would have ever found love, meaning, no, this is my stepmom I'm talking about. So y'all know the love, not like that, but I'm meaning loving for other human beings. That lady is one of the most purest human beings I've ever seen. And now she's going through a situation that was the situation she's going through, it's one that I went through. Yeah, and kind of one that, how can I put this? I don't want it to seem like I'm still struggling with it because I'm not. I have identified it. I have identified it in my own life, and And I have realized that I can't do nothing about it, but only leave it into the universe hands. Whatever the universe want with it, then it's surely gonna go that way. So and that right there, right, that mindset right there was that, hey, that it's outside of me, so I can't control it. That helped me release it. What was my situation? Oh, a deep situation. Can we tell the truth? Can I be real with you? Can I be real with them? Can I be real with them? Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. So probably a year ago, I'm gonna take it back a year because this was in the middle of my war. So a year ago, I was in my house with my wife and the kid that the kids that we shared. I won't say the kids because Myra was only there. Myra is my wife's kid, and she's my stepdaughter, my first stepdaughter that I ever had, and I adore her. I believe Myra is beautiful. She's gonna be beautiful. But what I noticed from the first moment, it came to my conscience. I won't say the first time I met them, but I realized that it was unbalanced, meaning Myra was unbalanced at the time, and probably still is, and we working. Like I said, I'm not on here to be perfect. I am only here to give away my experience, so I do not keep it, so do not stay with me. This is a release, and it can be help for anybody who's going through it. So, how can I put this? So Myra was unbalanced and still might be unbalanced, something we definitely working on. But I'm gonna give y'all the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So I noticed Myra was unbalanced for a while. I'm like, hey, whatever the personal situation, I don't believe it's my place to speak on it. That part, their part, my part, I can. So me coming into their life and noticing she was unbalanced, I knew what God was giving me. God was saying, hey, you want to be this great man, you claim to be on there, you're on YouTube preaching a message, get to work. I got to work. But I didn't notice at the time, in the midst of the war, I didn't notice, and this is why I had to release my power. Like, not even my power, but release the power that I didn't have and say, hey, I cannot do nothing. The universe have to do its job. I have no power over it. I'm stepping back. I had to do that. I had to accept that. I didn't want to do it. I had to accept that. I fought. Any man is going to fight for a long time because we have a pride with us. We don't want to fail. You understand? So females, y'all don't understand. Y'all can get a man to do whatever y'all want him to do. You know how you get a man to do whatever you want him to do? Make him believe he can fail at it. And I promise you're going to get a man that can master it. Because we don't fail. Men don't want to fail no matter where it's at. We don't want to give up. There's not a man. I don't know. And I do know. But first, you have to understand what I'm saying. Just because a man is masculine physically and gender is male, that don't make him a man. A man is somebody who take full accountability for their self and practice on love. Point blank period. Love cover it all. Love cover providing, protecting. Because once you love it, you're gonna do those things anyway. But pay attention. So I've now learned, by doing my own healing, my own work, my own studying, that my wife was traumatized by her last situation. And not only was she traumatized, she was putting the trauma on our baby. I mean, our baby, yeah, hell yeah. She's put her trauma on Myra, which is only, this is why I say they was good. The government, whoever it is that got things in control, they was good, because it's these things right here that we have to look at. So being that my wife was traumatized, the trauma was instantly being reflected to the little girl, because she's seeing everything. She's seeing everything, but mainly she's seeing her mom. How her mom is behaving, how her mom is reacting towards me and whatever I'm bringing to the table. And so she's storing the information. She's downloading it, storing it. Boom, boom, let me get that. And it won't come out now. If we had a negative situation, it won't come out now. She still got time to be a little kid. She still got more information to download, to store, keep as hers. But once she get in a situation to where she's in her own house with her own man, she have to pull out that information to equip her in this new situation. And the information that she have is whatever was given to her when she was a kid, and so she can reflect it. Well, me at the time, I didn't know it was trauma. I didn't know my wife was traumatized. And so I just looked at it like it was negative. No, she's not supposed to be seeing this. She's not supposed to be doing that. Whatever it was, I fought against it because I only wanted to make it right. But it wasn't up to me to make it right. It was just up to my wife to see what have become of her conscience, of her behavior, of her stress, her depression, her all of that. Anything that was given to her trauma, point blank period. Trauma covers all of that I was trying to say that love cover. So with this trauma, it came with being scared to love, being scared to trust, being scared to follow, being scared to give all, to submit to feminine energy and support masculine energy. And so I fought her, not physically, but mentally, emotionally. Yes, I fought her, and we had a bad situation to where I'm screaming, trying to get my point across. She's screaming, trying to get her point across. At the end, now that she realizes that we have grown so far that, hey, I was just a female traumatized and trying to tell you, hey, I'm traumatized, but not knowing to say that. And I am a male who's saying, hey, I've been traumatized before. I've been working on it. I've been alone enough to see things clear now. I'm just trying to help you, but I'm not understanding how to say it. The whole time we're going through this, my wife, she's seen it. She's seen, yes, I have a beautiful man here. This is going to be beautiful. But then she's seen, hey, you're strong. And in other words, she said so many other things, but what she really was saying is, I'm not healed yet. I don't even know where to begin to heal. I can't see it because I have you here trying to push me in a direction, and I'm trying to see if it's the right direction. And I made a lot of mistakes, not cheating on none of those things, but false guidance. I made a lot of mistakes. I didn't guide properly. I wasn't the proper leader to say, well, just trust me now, because I came in with a flaw, and so the trust was tampered. So for me, right, what that did for me, as a man, I felt I wasn't good enough. As a man, I felt. As a man, I felt I was becoming toxic. As a man, I felt I was becoming paranoid, stressed out, depressed. But I woke myself up while in the situation. But that don't mean she woke herself up. And so what happens when you have a situation like that? And this is for my chosen ones. Y'all hear the situation I just gave y'all of me and my baby mom. I know y'all like, yo, where's the match with the mother? I'm gonna break it down. But y'all hear what I said, right? What is that? What is what me and my baby mother went through? That is a condition of that is a control. That is, how can I put that? That situation where us both going through it every day, that creates a portal for divinely intervention. And this is, I gotta say it right. So it creates a portal. Why? Because I'm leaving the argument or these arguments and I'm praying. She's leaving them and she's praying. Or she's leaving them very low vibration. I'm leaving them very low vibration. When you're super low vibration or when you praying, these are the two times you can open up a portal when humans interact. And probably not the only two, but this is the ones I know. So when y'all have that interaction and y'all both keep going back to praying or cursing each other or cursing each other, which is falling to a low vibration, these portals create. And you have to be careful what you wish for, because you will open a portal that's to a negative spirit. And when that spirit comes intervene into y'all ordeal, y'all communication, it's gonna be whispering things in your ear negatively. It's gonna be wishing things in my ear negatively, right? Now pay attention. This is at this moment, meaning not right now. We actually are doing so much better. But this was a year ago. Let's say a year ago. Yeah, a year ago I was in a house. But what had to happen? This is right during the Kalani energy healing process. I'm healing. She's supposed to be healing. And it created this big fight, which was our shadows. We didn't see that we needed to heal first and come together, which is one of my other videos, while the basic instruction before leaving Earth. The Bible is very real. There's a spirit in it. It don't necessarily mean the characters is real, meaning the whitewash, how they washed it, how they made Jesus be so peaceful and all that. Jesus was a brother. Jesus just like me. But back to what I'm saying, this is happening during this time of healing and ascending. Now, I'm going to tell you what had to happen for us to heal. I wound up having to leave the house. I had to come back and live by myself while my wife stayed there with the kids. She was pregnant at the time. But we needed to separate because we probably would have never made it. And me, I know I would have never made it. It hurt me. It hurt me so bad because I was just trying to help. And I loved my wife and I loved what we was building because I didn't have it. And I needed to heal too. But she had to force me to leave. Not by a cop calling or none of that. But I was forced out of my house. I felt bruised. I felt less of a man. And what I know now is if I would have stayed there, I probably would have never ascended. And I probably would have descended because it was toxic. It was a toxic situation for a long time. And when all you know is toxic, you love toxic. So all I knew was toxic, so that's how I knew how to live, was in the toxic environment. I thought I was okay with it. I didn't see that, damn, this toxic environment, it was trying to stop me from focusing on ascending. This toxic situation was actually the biggest roadblock to stop me from ascending. It made me take my eyes off of the beauty that was going on around me and focus on the toxic. This is what they are doing. Y'all have to see this thing. This is what these negative energies are doing. These are what these demons are doing. We are beautiful people and we are loving people. We come together for love. I promise you. Look, pay attention. This is real. Y'all, let me work. Let me work. Is that work? He said work? I'ma work. Listen what I'm saying to y'all. Nah, let me slow down. But pay attention. I'm a melanin being. I love myself. But more importantly, I love the ladies that God have created on this earth. I love the feminine energy. I love the way y'all smile. I love the way y'all dressed. I love the way y'all smell. I love the way y'all walk. I love everything about my wife and the females of the world. But and so as a man, if I could get one of y'all to stop, which was my wife, but she got me to stop. She was on me. I scoops them. I scoops them. Listen, I scoops them. Don't play with me. I scoops them. I'm a baddie. You heard? Y'all don't see this? I look good. Stop playing with me. But no. Men, man, we love y'all. We love females, bro. Men love some females, bro. We love us some of y'all. And when we stop y'all, when we pull up in y'all DM, when we try to get y'all attention, I promise you, to even get the courage to do that, we have been thinking about doing that for so long. Even if you just showed up for a second and I've been thinking about you that whole second time you even say hello, that's the longest second in the world. That second feel like 3 hours because you like, oh my God, I should say something to her. And so, this is what I want to say to y'all. No matter how much I love my wife and I love her, and no matter how much at that time I loved her and didn't want to leave and loved being female, loved me a feminine being by my side in my bed, it wasn't right because she wasn't healed and I wasn't healed. And if we would have stayed together, then that meant we was only supposed to be the unhealed version with each other. And there's somebody else out there that can get our healed version. Being that we separated, we gave ourselves some time to see everything for what it is. And now we are both in the process of deep healing. And now we are healing together. Now she's open to hearing me. Now I'm open to hearing her. Now she's hearing my ideas. I'm hearing hers. Everything is so clear. And it's because we both, no matter who said it first, but we both came to the realization that I have to love myself more. I have to accept this situation for what it is. This is a toxic situation. A toxic situation that most don't make it out of. So I have to show love for myself. I have to show love to myself for the universe to even grant me something good. But a lot of the times I felt that so many times I cut my neck because of a situation that I felt like I wasn't being loved. And this is what I'm going to say. Those situations where you're not showing immediate love to yourself first or love for yourself first, where you can see something toxic and go, you can see a situation is dangerous and you have to leave. You have to show that you love yourself to anybody so they can love you the proper way. But on the flip side, if you choose no, if you choose that other door instead of that right door, then you have to realize that you have put yourself up to being stopped from ascending. You have spirits on the earth that want to stop you from ascending because they descended. They don't want you to be able to co-create heaven on earth. because they fell from grace. Don't get trapped. Please keep your eyes open for ascension traps. Those traps, it plays out anywhere. It can be anything that make you overthink about negative too much. It is a trap. I promise you. Listen to somebody who is now a co-creator. Fight your own mind. You have to fight it. You have to fight it and always think positive. I'm negative. Listen, last week, some of y'all seen me go through the roughest week of my life, and that was the beginning of last week, because something was haunting me. And I listen, the devil is so good. They so good. They're not gooder than God. I'm going to tell you why they're not gooder than God, because just God already got everything written out, and he didn't tell nobody. The story is on our hearts. Everything is going to play out on our heart, by our heart, right? But we have to have free will. We have to manifest the story. But this is why they don't teach you that in school, to manifest, to think positive, to focus on thinking positive, because once you focus on thinking positive and that's your main focus and you're centered in that, your whole life is going to be positive. You're going to have some negative situations trying to come. But this is why we got Michael, the archangel. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. My bad, I went too far? That was too far? Alright. But no, y'all get it now, right? Y'all can always call Michael the archangel, the demon slayer, and y'all could call me, because now I am a demon slayer. But no, man, that's my video. That's my advice. That is the video of Ascension Traps. And I want y'all to know that love yourself, man. Love yourself. Realize when you're not loving yourself. Be able to take accountability for loving yourself. Don't love nobody more than you love you. Don't put nobody before you, unless it's God, and unless, don't put nobody before you. Self-love is world. If you can conduct self-love properly, you can love anybody properly. I swear to God, love yourself, take care of yourself, and you will take care of everything around you. By you taking care of yourself, you will help everybody around you take care of themselves. Pay attention. I gotta go get my nails done, right? And when I go get my nails done, my nails looking good, they glistening and stuff like that. Soon as my baby mom see that, soon as my wife see that, she gonna be like, yeah, I gotta get my nails done. So I go pick up my son, my baby mom see it, she'll be like, oh, let me go get my nails done. You looking good. I might see the homie slap files. Oh, you got your nails? Let me go, bro, I gotta go get my shit done too. This looking nice, you heard? You might go give some money to the store man. Oh, shit, I gotta get my nails done. Y'all gotta see, each one teach one. We are all connected. Y'all gotta know that. If y'all don't know that, then I don't know what to tell y'all. But